Thanks for joining us tonight for this edition of Eagle News and Entertainment. I am Angelina Reyes, reporting from the Sanford Hall Studios on the campus of the Georgia Southern University. First up tonight, a couple in Atlanta who had their 7-year-old son thanks to a sperm donor is suing the company that made it happen. The couple claims the allegations made by their donor were beyond untrue, but the company says it did nothing wrong. Tyler Bacon reports.
The lawsuit, filed in Fulton County, accuses Atlanta-based Zytex Corporation of misleading a Canadian couple about who exactly their sperm donor was. Lawyer Nancy Hirsch represents the couple.
The information that was provided by Zytex about the sperm donor, which turned out to be untrue.
Hirsch says her clients found out the donor's name in a batch of emails accidentally sent to them by Zytex, a donor who sold himself as highly educated and completely healthy, which turns out to be false, according to the couple's own detective work on Facebook and Google.
Instead of holding a PhD in neuroscience engineering, he had not completed college. They found out that he had had a criminal conviction. They found out that he was schizophrenic, that being the most important, and that the photographs of him as a child were not accurate.
Zytex wouldn't give us an interview about the lawsuit, but referred us to their website, where a letter from Zytex president Kevin O'Brien states, quote, "The couple were clearly informed the representations were reported by the donor and were not verified by Zytex." He goes on to state, quote, "We stand by the process we followed and intend to vigorously defend ourselves against the allegations in this lawsuit," end quote. Hirsch also named a Zytex employee in the suit, stating the worker made claims about the donor several times that were simply not true.
I think it's something that shouldn't happen to anyone. I think we need regulation in the industry, and we need to make sure that the company itself does its own due diligence before advertising and promoting a sperm donor.
Hirsch also named a Zytex employee in the suit, stating the worker made claims about the donor several times that were not true. The donor the couple used is also named in the lawsuit, but his attorney has not commented. Today is Earth Day, a day to raise awareness about environmental issues contributing to global climate change. Meteorologist Tom Sater tells us why this Earth Day is so significant.
This year marks the 45th anniversary of Earth Day. But it's very likely this will be the most important Earth Day ever. As we all know, the Earth has been experiencing accelerated climate change because of unprecedented warming. Earth is warming at a rate never before observed in documented history. 9 of the 10 warmest years on record have occurred since 2000. But why is this happening? The culprit behind the rising temperatures is carbon dioxide. The amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is staggering, the highest levels in 650,000 years. Other effects of a warming climate: land ice loss and sea level rise. In Greenland, the loss of ice has doubled between 1996 and 2005. Each year, get this, nearly 150 billion metric tons of land ice is lost in the Antarctic. The loss of ice has caused our sea level to rise 17 centimeters in the last 100 years, and it's expected to dramatically rise even more in the decades ahead. The stakes have never been higher for countries around the world to combat climate change. Time is of the essence. World leaders will be meeting in Paris in December at the COP21 to collaborate resources and to decide on a response for climate change. Until then, it's up to all of us individually to do what we can today. Tom Sater, CNN.
Upcoming events on our community calendar include a University Programming Board canoe race at Lakeside on Thursday at 3 p.m. Also, American Sniper will premiere in the Russell Union Theater at 7 p.m. on Friday. Finally tonight, Shane Nielsen, a recent GSU Multimedia Communications graduate, is planning to walk across the country and film his journey. He has already been contacted and interviewed by USA Today College, and his project was funded completely by a GoFundMe account he set up just a short time ago. E&E reporter Nikki Arjurio also has the story.
Today we are here with former Georgia Southern student Shane Nelson, who will be walking across the country.
A documentary that seeks to build up a stronger sense of communication with what's going on in the United States, with the common folk, because you're blasted every day with the media and the celebrities and what's going on in high and rich society, but what's happening with the common folk that you see every day, you know. So I'm going to be seeking to communicate with these people along my journey and meet people, experience interesting things. I'm going to incorporate a lot of music into it as well. Music will be a big theme because music's kind of, the great communicator. You can communicate a thought or an idea without having to speak the same language as long as you can dance to it.
So how will you be getting back once you reach your destination in California?
I'd like to just call my dad up and buy a plane ticket, but I wouldn't want to do that to him. I've had friends suggest that they'll come out and drive me back, and that's when we start the next chapter. It's all right from here, but after that, I don't know. Who's to say once I get to San Francisco, I might be one with the road and just want to walk back. No telling, but we'll see when we get there.
So what do you plan to do with your documentary once you have finished?
Well, I'm going to be putting it in a lot of independent film festivals. The big the big goal is stuff like Sundance. Just the big independent film festivals where I can get a lot of exposure and just maybe win some awards. But that's the goal. We'll see. It might turn out to be crap. Who knows? But
It'll still be a great experience.
Yeah. Regardless.
Thanks for joining us tonight on this E&E Update. I am Angelina Reyes. We'll see you tomorrow night and have a great evening.